Hello, my name is Cassandra Vash. I am using Wireshark today to create a PCAP file, which I will then use my code to read in the C++ program, and I will also have the C++ program filter out the packets that I desire. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is create a PCAP file by capturing what's going on in my network. Now for this I have another computer running on top of my Google Chromecast running. This is just so that there's a little bit more activity on the network other than my computer that I'm using right now. As you can see, occasionally my Google Cast will pop up on here, which is good because then it's showing that it's really reading the network. So we're going to hit stop. Now for my actual project, I used it for 2 minutes for this. It was just to show as an example. The whole reason of showing this though is because I want to make sure you're saving this as the correct type. So Wireshark will automatically try to save this as a PCAP-NG. You don't want to save this as a PCAP-NG. You want to save this as a Wireshark/TC dump, which makes it a PCAP. The whole reason for doing this is you want to make sure that C++ can read it, and C++ cannot read all PCAP-NG files. So you want to make sure it's actually a PCAP file. So here I saved it as example 2, and I'm going to hit save. Alright, and we are done with that for now. So the next thing you want to do is you want to download the WinPCAP file. Now the reason you downloaded this is you download this and then you can put it into your C++ program, and this allows you to read PCAP files. C++ will not read PCAP files for the version that I am using without this download. So you're going to download the developers pack, not the source code, because the source code only has the codes in it. You need the entire packet. So you download developer pack, downloads into your downloads, you unzip the file, and then the file is usable. So then you go into your C++. As you can see, I already have mine set up. Now when you do this, you want to be on the final project, and you want to go into properties. Now, you do not want to just be on the C++ code, because when you go into project and properties, it will only have the properties for the code. And you need the properties for the entire project. So you need to hit Final Project, or whatever you have your project saved as. And you're going to go to Project. Up top, you go to Properties. Alright, and then you hit Configuration Properties. And you're going to go to your C++ first. And you go to General. So you go Additional Include Directories. It's going to be the first thing that you add. You go to Edit, you go to File, it lets you browse, and you're going to go into your downloads, or whatever you save the file as. You're going to go to, now, the original format was my WDPack412, but when you click here, you have the WDPack. I had taken that out, and now we have the WDPack. So you want to just hit include and then hit select folder. Now when you do this, you will press OK, and then it will automatically add the folder in for you. For me, I'm going to hit cancel since my folder is already in there. Alright, now the next step you want to go to is the preprocessor. You're going to go to preprocessor definitions. Do the same thing, you hit edit, and then you're going to add in your Win32, your WPCAP, and your have remote. Now these you can just type in, okay? You just type those in, each on a separate line, and then you hit OK. I will not hit OK since mine are already in there, so I will hit cancel. So we're going to make that smaller. Now we go to linker. For linker, you are going to hit General, and you're going to go to additional library directories. You hit edit, you go to folder, and we're going to do the same thing. You just go to your WPDPack, and then you're going to hit lid, and you go to select folder, and then you would hit OK. I will hit cancel since mine's already in there. And then we are going to go to input. So you go into additional dependencies, you edit, and you would type in the WPCAP lib and the packet lib. Now for the website that I included in my PowerPoint, you do need to make sure you're typing in WPCAP lib. They do have this wrong for what you need to type in, but in the actual photo that they give of this, it's WPCAP lib. So just make sure you're typing in WPCAP lib, and same thing, you can just type it right in, and separate lines, and then you just press OK. For me, I'll hit cancel since we're already in. And then after you do that, you can just press OK, and this allows you to use your PCAP H, or include your PCAP H, which is a library for PCAP. Okay, this allows you to open it up. Without doing this, you can't open up the PCAP file correctly. Now, first thing you do is you're going to input the file name you would like to open. For me, it's example 1 that I used in Wireshark. And then you are going to use PCAP open offline to open the file. And let's see. So then you create your loop. You compile the filter. Now my compile filter is compiling so that it's filtering the IP and the TCP. You would put this in if you would like to change this and filter for something else. You just put in the position of the constant character position. And I gave a website in my PowerPoint of basically the filtering expression syntax. This breaks it down on what you can use, and it makes it really nice for filtering, because then you know that you're doing it correctly when you're using the right terminology for filtering. Gives nice definitions. It's a very nice website that's added to my PowerPoint. So then you also you need to print out. You want to show the packet number, you want to show the size in bytes of the packet, and then you want to also show the epoch time. This makes it easier for when you're filtering to go back and check it against your PCAP in the Wireshark program. At the end, I added the SYN with the number. You only have to do this if your program does not stay open after it is done running. A lot of C++ programs, after they're done running, will just shut the program, so then you can't actually read the output of the program. So you need to add this if your program shuts without you commanding it to shut. So then everything's in, so I go to debug, you start debugging, you press yes. As you can see, it's building the program, and then it does a nice filter for me. Yay! So, as I said, you can change what you're filtering out or filtering in for the program, and that basically lets you review all the packets that you would like to see in the program. And that is my presentation. Thank you.